There are many players and also millions of creators that show you how to play better. They help you win rates faster, they help you optimize stats. It's about building a perfect deck or maybe shiny hunting more effectively. It's about creating more, evolving more, grinding more. I'm not here to do that. I'm just here to show you how I play. And that's going to be slower, quieter, and without the performance and without the spectacle. That's where we have a term called tactical technical communication, and it comes into play in the world of Pokemon. Tactical communication is basically when people repurpose tools and systems and even platforms to survive them. The purpose isn't to escape the systems or the tools or the platforms, and it's also not to delete them. It's just to use them differently. And it's what you do when the system wasn't built with you in mind, but you're still here. So it's about finding your way through. The idea of technical communication theory also interlaces with the Pokemon world because we see it every day. For example, in Pokemon Go, a lot of times players will find ways around confusing UI changes. They might stack tasks or save incubators, for instance, and they may limit their playing to avoid the type of event fatigue surrounding community days, for example. So they're not optimizing, they're being mindful of their time, and that's surviving. In the mainline games, people use non meta Pokemon. They find ways to slow the pace, to stretch their turn, to use healing moves, and even delay evolution. And it isn't to be the best and to speedrun and have the strongest team, but it's to make the game feel something like something else, like to make it feel different. Sometimes I find myself taking a single walk to catch maybe one Pokemon in Pokemon Go, and then I will leave the app closed for days or even months. And that counts too. That's a way to survive within the system. That is a tactical choice. It's not to grind, it's just to pause for a moment to breathe and to rest. This footage is not optimized. It wasn't supposed to be used how I'm using it. It was recorded initially for an algorithm for the reactions and the thumbnails and the engagement and the metrics, and I'm just using it here to pause and to reflect and to talk to you as an audience, of course, but also as someone who is just trying to breathe for a moment, and that is also tactical. We are Pokemon trainers. We're also people. These systems are not neutral. They want us to perform. They want speed. They want us to have that shiny, mega evolved Pokemon. They want us to always be catching and always be posting. But one of the most powerful moves that we can make is a soft and quiet refusal. And that means that you don't have to catch them all. You do not have to shine. You don't have to play it better. You just have to find a little bit of a space that wasn't for you and to make it your own.